Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. It's class 5. Today is our second lecture of computer. In previous lecture we have discussed about the earlier devices of computer. That was abacus, Jacquard-Loeb, Pascaline, Napier-Pons, Leibniz calculator, analytical engine and difference engine. Okay, and now today we will discuss about the generations of computer. Okay, computer was developed according to its size, its storage capacity and its processing speed, step by step. In first generation, there are 5 generations of computer. Okay, first generation of computer, second generation of computer, third generation of computer, fourth generation of computer and fifth generation of computer. Okay, come to first generation of computer. What was the first generation of computer? Students, it was developed in 1951 and used for 1959. Okay, this generation of computer were based upon the vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes was used in this generation of computer. The size of first generation computer was very big. See, the size of computer was very big and vacuum tubes was used in this generation. Okay, there are 2 examples of first generation of computer. The first one is universal automatic computer and the second one is electronic numerical integrator and computer, ENIAC and UNIVAC. These tools are example of first generation computer and the ENIAC was the first developed computer. Clear? Okay students, you can see the figure of first generation computer ENIAC. It was very big in size but its processing speed was very slow. Now come to second generation of computer. It was used from 1959 to 1965. There was transistor that was used in the place of vacuum tubes in this generation. Okay, its size was smaller and faster than the first generation computer. It was small in size than first generation of computer. Its speed was high than first generation of computer, and second generation of computer was IBM 1401. It was the example of second generation computer. It was moved from machine language to assembly language. Machine language is a very tough language for a user. Machine language, just computer can understand this language and it is not easy to learn this language. It's not easy task. In this generation, computer moved from machine language to assembly language, which allowed the programmer to specify the instruction in words. See the figure of second generation computer. It was the IBM 1401. Check its size, students. Its size was smaller than first generation computer. Okay, it was smaller in size but fast in processing speed. Clear? Now come to the second generation computer. Transistors were used in place of, underline the important line, transistor were used in place of vacuum tube in second generation computer. They were smaller in size, fast and cheaper than the first generation computers. Example of second generation computer is 1401. Underline it. Clear? Now come to third generation of computer. What was the third generation of computer? Third generation were, see the figure firstly. Apple IIc, it was a third generation computer. It was the invention of third generation computer. It was started from 1965 to 1971. Clear? The third generation computer was used integrated circuit in place of transistor. In first generation, vacuum tubes was used, and in second generation, transistor were used, and in third generation, integrated were used. Integrated circuit. It was the first time that integrated circuits were used in this generation. It was much smaller in size. Its size was very small, but its storage capacity, its processing speed was higher than first and second generation computer. It was the first computer that was used use keyboard and monitor for input and output devices. Instructions were given to computer through keyboard as input, and monitor give the information on monitor as output. Example of this computer was Apple IIc and IBM 360. These tools are the example of third generation computer. Next, multiple choice questions. After learning first, second and third generation computer, you will be able to do this task. Okay? Next, fourth generation of computer. It was started from 1971 to still. Today we are using fourth generation of computer. Like PC, as you can see in this fig. PC computer today we are using. Fourth generation computer used LSI and microprocessor in place of integrated circuit. It enabled to fit millions of components on a small chip, on a very small microchip. Millions of components can fit on this chip. The Intel 4004 is a microprocessor. Okay, microprocessor integrated circuit that contain thousands and millions of transistors. These computers were more powerful and included input, output control and central processing units. Their processing speed is very high. Thousands and millions of transistors were placed on a vacuum tube, on a single vacuum tubes. Okay, it is a very small chip that contains millions transistors. So that's why its processing speed is very high, and it is more powerful computer. It can include input and output control and central processing units, CPU. Example of this computer is Intel 4004 and Intel 8080. Clear? Now underline the important line. Fourth generation computer. Fourth generation computer use the LSI and microprocessor. Next, microprocessors are the integrated circuit that contain thousands and millions of transistors. These computers are more powerful and most powerful of transistors and included input output control and central processing unit. Fifth generation of computer. What is fifth generation of computer? It will be like a robot. This computer will work like a robot. Okay. Fifth generation computer are not developed now. These are under the mind of advanced research scientists and are being tested out in the laboratories. These computers will be under artificial intelligence. For example, a robot. The fifth generation computers are only in the minds of advanced research scientists and are being tested out in the laboratories. These computers will be under artificial intelligence. For example, a robot. Okay, students, that was all about generations of the computers. After taking this lecture, you will be able to know about first, second, third and fourth and fifth generations of computer. I hope you understand. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.